Good morning, my friends. How are you all? Hope everybody is fine. So I welcome you all to our channel Board and Beyond. So friends, last class what we did one or two marks questions on polynomials, which have basically either appeared in the examination or basically has the full potential to appear in the future examinations, right? So today we are going to see 3 and 4 mark questions on polynomials, okay, which will basically which would appear in the examination. I'll not say which will, okay. So now before actually going on to 3 and 4 mark question, okay, I just want to tell you another concept, okay, which will take around 2 to 3 minutes. So let's get on to that. Yeah. Okay. For example, my friends, sometimes it is asked that if f of x is equal to, let us say, 3x cube plus 5x square plus 7x plus 9. This is a cubic polynomial which is given to you, and you are expected to find the sum of the reciprocal of the roots. Right, friends? So sum of the reciprocal of the roots is nothing but 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta plus 1 by gamma. See, this you are expected to find out this. Now, looking at this equation, okay, what I can write here is that the answer will be minus 7 by 9. You must be thinking that how did this come? Okay, you can write for any cubic polynomial. Just by seeing the cubic polynomial, you can write these values. Okay, so let me just explain it. How do you do that? Okay, let's say I am going to write the generic form of the cubic polynomial, friends. Bx square plus cx plus d. This is the cubic generic form of a cubic polynomial. What happens is now we all know that let's take an LCM here, alpha, beta and gamma. This leaves me with beta, gamma plus alpha, gamma plus alpha, beta. Now you see, this is sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time, which is equal to how much? C by A. Do you all remember that? Okay. If you would have seen my previous polynomial lectures, you probably would be remembering it. Okay. Now, this is alpha into beta into gamma. What is this? This is nothing but minus d by A. Minus d by A. Okay, which translates to C by A into A by D with a minus sign. A and A gets cancelled. This translates to minus C by D. Now, looking at the equation, can you write this? Minus C by D. Yeah. You don't need to actually solve. This basically appears in 1 mark question, right? So you can basically straight away write the value, or if it is a MCQ, you can straight away take the value, right? Okay. So this I thought that I would basically give 2 minutes for this, so that you can attempt it like in a lesser time during the examination, and then you can save time for other problems, right? Now the similar concept can be extended to quadratic polynomial also. So please try it on your own, right? So let's come to 3 and 4 marks questions now. Let's get started on to the topic straight away. Yeah. The first is, let's say the first question is, f of x is given to be 2x power 4 minus 9x cube plus 5x square plus 3x minus 1. Right? And alpha is given to be 2 plus root 3 and beta is given to be 2 minus root 3. So friends, the question goes like this. For this biquadratic polynomial, if two of its roots are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. Find the other two roots. Because it can have maximum of how many roots, friends? It can have maximum of 4 roots. Since the power of the or the degree of this polynomial is 4. So it can have maximum of 4 roots. Can have lesser also. Okay. So friends, in last class what we have seen is that if alpha is a factor of a polynomial, then x minus alpha, if alpha is the root of a polynomial, then x minus alpha is a factor of the polynomial. Right? So since 2 plus 3 is a root of this polynomial, so x minus 2 plus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. Okay? So on that concept, let's move forward. X minus 2 plus root 3. This is not required. This is one factor. Similarly, x minus 2 minus root 3 is another factor. Right? I am opening up the bracket now. X minus 2 minus root 3. Okay? And x minus 2 plus root 3. Right? Now I am rearranging it. Not even rearranging, I am regrouping it in sense. X minus 2 plus root 3. Okay? Now, what we have learnt in earlier classes that if this is a factor, independent factor of this polynomial, and this is an independent factor of this polynomial, then the product of these two is also a factor of this polynomial. We have understood this? Okay. So what do? We multiply these two. Okay. So see, this is of the form a minus b into a plus b, where a is equal to x minus 2. You are getting it? Okay. So a plus b into a minus b is nothing but a square minus b square. Right, friends? Okay. So this translates to x minus 2 whole square minus root 3 square. You all are there with me on this? Okay. So this translates to x square minus 2ab, that is 4x plus 4 minus root 3 square is nothing but 3. So this leaves me with x square plus minus 4x plus 1. So what we have done here is that we have found out a factor for this polynomial, right? Now, knowing this factor, this is lesser in degree than this factor, we will have a division algorithm, or we will use division algorithm basically to reduce this quadratic polynomial to biquadratic polynomial to a quadratic polynomial. We will reduce that. So x square minus 4x plus 1. Okay, we will remember this. X square minus 4x plus 1. And we will divide it basically here itself. So x square minus 4x plus 1. Right, friends? Now we need to do a division. So 2 and x square. This leaves me with 2x power 4, and this becomes minus 8x cube, right? Plus 2x square. Minus plus minus cancel. So this is minus x cube plus 3x square plus 3x. Right? Yeah, okay. So now I need to get x cube here, right? That too with minus sign. So I just multiply with x. Okay. So this becomes minus x cube, and this minus into minus gets plus 4x square, and this becomes minus x. Right, friends? Yeah. Plus, minus and plus. This gets cancelled, and this is minus x square now left with us. Okay. Plus 4x and minus 1. Okay. So this is all sign reversed, so I will take minus 1 here. Okay. So minus x square plus 4x minus 1. So plus minus plus this. all get cancelled. Now we get another factor for this biquadratic polynomial, right friends? Okay, now we try to factorize this. Okay, so 2x square minus 2x plus x minus 1. I have skipped one step here. Okay, so please correlate. So 2x, if I take common, x minus 1, right? Plus 1 I take common, so x minus 1. So 2x plus 1 and x minus 1. So since we were trying to find out the roots, equated to 0. Now what happens, my friend? Either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So equating 1 by 1 to 0, right? So 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, leaves me with 2x is equal to minus 1, okay, and x is equal to minus 1 by 2. This leaves me with x is equal to 1. Right friends? So we have found out all the 4 roots for this biquadratic polynomial, and one more is 2 plus root 3 as it is given in the question itself, and 2 minus root 3. So these are the 4 roots for this biquadratic polynomial, right? Okay. So the two concept here to take away is that if alpha is a root of any polynomial, then x minus alpha is a factor of the polynomial. One thing. Second thing, if x minus alpha is an independent factor of this polynomial and x minus beta is also an independent factor of this polynomial, then x minus alpha into x minus beta is also a factor of this polynomial, right? With this we move on to the next problem. So the next problem says that if 3 zeros of a polynomial f of x is given to you as equal to x power 4 minus x cube minus 3x square, okay, plus 3x. This polynomial is given to you and 3 roots are given to you, that is 0, root 3 and minus root 3. So the problem goes like this. For this polynomial, if 3 roots are this, this and this, find the 4th root. Okay. So friends, from my previous experience, what do we do here? If 0 is a factor of this, if 0 is a root of this, x minus 0 is a factor of this, right? So this leaves me with x minus 0, right friends? And this x minus root 3, right? And this x plus root 3. So we can say x minus 0 as an independent factor of this, x minus root 3 is an independent factor of this, x plus root 3 is an independent factor of this, right? So product of all 3 will be a factor of this. You're okay? So this leaves me with x, okay? And please pay attention here. This is of the form a plus b into a minus b again, right? Which is equal to a square minus b square. So let's do that. A square minus b square. So a square is equal to x square minus b square. That is nothing but root 3 whole square. Right? So this is equal to x into x square minus 3. Right? Solving it little further, this leaves me with x cube minus 3x. You are getting my point? So I mean to say that x cube minus 3x is a factor of this. Since the degree of this polynomial is lesser than the degree of this polynomial, we will go for a division algorithm. Okay? And definitely this degree will be less only because these are the factors. So unless it is less, it cannot divide only. X cube minus 3x, right friend? X cube minus 3x, we will remember that only, and we will do a division here. X cube minus 3x, right? The first thing what I want to do here is I want to get x4, so I'll just multiply with x. I think that would be enough. Yeah, good enough. Yes, x plus x raised to power 4. Now look here, my friends. X into minus 3x is equal to minus 3x square. Correct? So as I told you earlier, please match the power and then only write. Otherwise, you will have you have very likely chances of going wrong, right? So this leaves you with minus 3x square, minus 3x square, right? See, I am not writing below this. Please don't do that. Minus plus. This gets cancelled. Now I am left with x cube. Oh, sorry, this also cancels. Plus 3x. X cube plus 3x, minus x cube plus 3x. So I just take minus 1 here because only signs are reversed here. So x cube plus 3x. Okay. So one more factor I have got. Right? So x minus 1 is equal to 0, leaving us with x is equal to 1. Right, friends? So this biquadratic polynomial has got namely 4 roots: 0, root 3, minus root 3 and 1. You have found out the fourth root and you were expected to do this. Okay, friends, so let's move forward. So for this question to from this question to take away home is that when you are actually doing a division algorithm, please match the power of the variable and then only write it. Otherwise, you have a very likely chances of going wrong. Please don't do that. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question says that obtain all the zeros of a polynomial. I'll just write the polynomial here. F of x is equal to x raised to power 4 plus 6x cube plus x square minus 24x minus 20. Right? If two of its zeros are 2 and minus 5, x square plus 6x cube plus x power 4 plus 6x cube plus x square minus 24x minus 20, and two zeros are 2 and minus 5. 2 and minus 5. Right? So two of the zeros are given to us, my friends. So again, these are the zeros. That means x minus of this value is a factor of this polynomial, right? So x minus 2 is a factor of this, as well as x plus 5 is a factor of this, right? So since this and this are independent factors of this biquadratic polynomial, so product of these two is also a factor of this biquadratic polynomial, right? Let's do the product. X square plus 5x minus 2x minus 10, right? So x square plus 3x minus 10. So this is a factor of this polynomial. Now we will use this here, x square plus 3x minus 10, and divide it. X square plus 3x minus 10. Now I will basically rub off the other things and proceed to division. So x square is enough here for me. So this becomes x power 4 plus 3x cube, right, minus 10x square, minus plus, this gets cancelled. So this leaves me with 3x cube plus 11x square, right, minus 24x. Correct? Now I need 3x cube here. So first I need is 3 and then x cube, right? So 3x. So 3x cube here. This becomes plus 9x square. This becomes minus 30x. You are right? Yes, we are right. Minus minus plus. This gets cancelled, and this is now 2x square, right? Plus 6x minus 20. Now I need 2x square here. Okay, so 2, just 2. Yeah. So 2x square plus 6x minus 20. Minus plus. Okay, so another factor what we have got is x square plus 3x plus 2. Right? So we will try to factorize it here, my friends. How do we do that? So x square plus 2x plus x plus 2. Right? You are able to understand this? So this is taking x common here. Let me slightly write bigger here. Okay. So this becomes x plus 2, right? And taking 1 common here, this becomes x plus 2. So x plus 1 and x plus 2. These are the another two factors, right? So equating this to 0, what do we get? What do we get? X is equal to minus 1, minus 2, and two factors were already given to you. That was 2 and minus 5. So these are the four factors of this biquadratic polynomial, right? You are getting it? Okay. So let's move on to the next problem. Okay. The next problem says that find a quadratic polynomial, the sum and the product of whose zeros are 0 and minus 3 by 5. So see, alpha plus beta is given to you, alpha into beta is given to you. You are expected to find a quadratic polynomial. I will not do that. You basically attempt it, okay? Because you know that generic form of a quadratic polynomial was the sum of the roots and the product of the roots are known to us is nothing but x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, right? Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. Find all the zeros of a polynomial. This is a little tricky, so let me handle it here on the board. F of x is equal to 8x power 4, okay, plus 8x cube minus 18x square minus 20x and then minus 5. Okay, and if it's given that two of its zeros are, one zero is equal to root 5 by 2, another 0 is minus root 5 by 2. So these are the two zeros that is given to you, okay, and you are expected to find the other two zeros of this biquadratic polynomial. So how do we go about it? So one is x minus root 5 by root 2, okay, and x plus root 5 by root 2. Okay, so can we say that this is an independent factor of this and this is an independent factor of this? So product of this also is a factor of this, right? So product of this is a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, so x square minus 5 by 2. Okay, I am skipping one by one step, so no problem. I hope you will be able to understand if you have listened to the earlier lectures of polynomial, right? So which is equal to 2x square minus 5 by 2 is one of the factor. Now one more thing here to remember. If 2x square minus 5 by 2 is a factor of this polynomial, biquadratic polynomial, then I can say that 2x square minus 5 is also a factor of this polynomial. It will be true because 2 is only a constant, right? So this reduces to 2x square minus 5 is a factor of this polynomial. Correct? Now let's move forward. I'll use only this. I'll rub off the other things and do a division. 2x square minus 5. Friends, in the examination, please don't try to divide this polynomial with 2x square minus 5 by 2. If you do that, you are trapped. You will at least use 10 minutes of your precious time doing this if you do that. Okay, so please understand, 2x square minus 5 by 2, if that is a factor of this polynomial, then 2x square minus 5 is also a factor of this polynomial. And only use this, only use the numerator. Please don't use the denominator part. Be sure that the denominator has got only a constant, not a variable. It will not have a variable, but I am just reminding you. Okay. Now move forward quickly. So 4x square, right? 8x power 4. So this gives, friends, again, see, x square into constant will give me x square only. So I will write it here. 4 into minus 5 minus 20x square. Please don't write it here. Minus plus, this cancels. This is 8x cube plus 2x square. Correct? Breaking down this 20x. I need 8x cube. So 4x will be enough? Yeah. 8x cube. Again, this into this will give me only x. So I will write it here. Minus 20x. Correct? Minus plus this and even this. Left with 2x square minus 5. Right? So plus 1. Please be careful while dividing. Okay, so I am left with 4x square plus 4x plus 1. Right, friends? So we will try to factorize this. Can we do that? So this product is 4x square. I need to break 4 into 2 parts so that I get this sum. So yes, I can do that. 4x square plus 2x plus 2x plus 1. Right? Taking 2 as common here, x also as common here. This leaves me with 2 and x plus 1. Taking 1 common here, 2x plus 1. So 2x plus 1 and 2x plus 1. Oh, this was a perfect square. Sorry, we could have solved that also, right? So this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. We could have done that also, no problem. Okay, so x is equal to minus 1 by 2 in both the scenarios. Okay. So your 4 roots are, your roots were given. So let me just jot down all the roots. One root is minus 5 by root 2. Sorry, 5 by root 2. One is minus of root 5 by root 2. Okay. Another is minus half and minus half. 4 roots. Right? Okay, so this was the problem. Okay, so takeaway from this question is that, let's say I get x square minus 2x divided by a constant, let us say 5, okay, is a factor of a certain polynomial. I get like this. Okay, then please use only the numerator. This will be a factor of this polynomial. Okay, please don't take the denominator. You will have a real tough time in actually dividing it. Okay, so that is the takeaway from this question. So friends, there is one more question, but that is a straight away question. So I'll just write the question. You can try it. Okay. So x raised to power 4. I'll write here. X raised to power 4 plus 2x cube plus 8x square plus 12x plus 18. Okay, is divided by x square plus 5. Divided by x square plus 5. Leaves the remainder in the form px plus q. Remainder px plus q. Find the value of p and q. So basically nothing but you need to divide this polynomial with this polynomial, do the division correctly, you will get the remainder in the form px plus q. So from there you have to find out p and q. So fairly simple. So friends, with this we have approached to the end of the class. So let me tell you, I have tried to cover different aspects like through some of the other problems. So basically you need to understand them. Probably you might have already understood it. So try working it out at your place, and then basically we meet up in the next class. So this is only the concept which I have given you, right? You need to basically extend those concepts. So friends, we meet up in the next class. So till we meet up in the next class, be happy, be safe, be healthy, keep studying, keep learning with us. Thank you so much.